Hello and welcome back to Spiritual Maintenance. Welcome tonight, this evening, as we do an Auric cleanse and a chakra balancing, a balancing of our power centers. And if you did not see my previous video, this is so that our energy can flow freely through us and so that it can go towards where our intention is focused for the future, for our goals, our dreams, etc. And so when those aren't balanced, it's a little sluggish when it comes to how quickly things come into our lives. And it also makes us susceptible to other people taking our energy, it being drained and things like that. So we will also seal up areas in us as well that there might be a valve that's open for others to get to. So in preparation for this, some people can do, or some people like to do, like they call it a ritual bath, where you add some salt to it, and the salt iodizes the negative aeons, negative energies and whatnot, so it cleanses your body. Other people like to take a shower where they visualize all the yuck being washed from their body, and that just amplifies the energy. Again, there's no specific technique that's like works for everything, must do it this way. It's all about intention. Where your intention is going is where your energy is flowing. So if you during this, if you feel you got something wrong, just know that that's okay. As long as your intention was in that cleansing, that connecting, all of that, it worked. And the more you do it, the more you get comfortable with it, just the more it amplifies what you've done. So don't be discouraged, and let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do first is the Auric cleanse, and it's super simple. I have a friend who likes to call it, she calls it fluffing herself. And all you're doing is you're just fluffing your body of all that yuck, fluffing it off of you. Super simple, super easy to do, just like that. She likes to do it 3 times, she says. And I kind of like that as well, because it's like you can put your intention into fluffing the mind, fluffing the body, and fluffing our soul. Just fluff it all up. Okay, so that's been the first part, and now this is where intention works. Again, go ahead and bring your attention and imagine the back of you is in front of you, okay? And we're just going to do that one more time. Just fluffing the mind, fluffing, and just kind of flicking that off to the side. Go ahead, fluff the body. And finally, fluffing the soul, okay? And the arms, don't forget that. And poof, you've been fluffed. So all that yuck, go ahead, just like visualize it going away from you and sinking into the earth so it cannot attach to anyone, anything, all that. It's gone. Okay, so now we're going to do the chakra balancing, the reconnecting the power centers, okay? And I tried to get it back enough so you can see me, and hopefully you can hear me. I have earbuds in today, so hopefully the audio is not too bad. But okay, so first what we're going to do, so our body is a magnet, and I'm sure you've learned that in elementary school, those things like that, where we have a positive and a negative side. Our positive side is our right side, our negative side is our left side, and that coincides with the earth and everything around us. We're all magnets. That's how we attract and those kind of things, repel. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our right hand for the bottom of what we're doing and our left hand for the top, because we're wanting to pull those energies from the earth up, and we're grounding it. We're grounding our energy. One second, let me think of that. So left hand is we're receiving, right hand is we're giving. Okay, so we're pulling the energy down from spirit. Okay. Yeah, because at the end we're gonna do it so our left hand is up. Yes. Okay. My bad. All right, so we're gonna start with our right hand at the bottom of our foot. It doesn't matter which foot you start with. Left hand on the ankle, and you just sit there and deep breathe for a moment and just feel that connect. And you can stay with this longer or for less, it's up to you. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to do it slightly quickly, but when you get the hang of it, feel free to stay as long as you want. Okay, then we're going right hand on ankle, left hand on knee. And these are the power centers in our root chakra. Our root is actually from like our hips going all the way down to our feet. That whole area is our root. And that's our sense of security, safety, those kind of things. And I'll go into more detail in future videos. So, okay, and then right hand on knee, left hand on hip. Okay. And just feel that energy. And honestly, just putting your hands there is enough. You don't feel discouraged if you don't feel energy yet, because some people, when they first start this, they don't feel energy and it discourages them. Don't be discouraged. It's normal, and eventually you'll start feeling whatever energy feels like for you, whether that's tingling, warm sensation. It's different for everyone. So just do and notice. Okay, then we're going to switch to the other foot. Right hand at the bottom of the foot, left hand on the ankle. If you can see that like that. Okay. All right. Right hand on the ankle, left hand on the knee. Just letting that energy flow, feeling those connect. Intending for those to connect. All right, right hand on the knee, left hand on your hip. Deep breaths as you go. Remember, those deep breaths pull our lungs down out from underneath our rib cage when we're triggered, because we don't want to be in fight or flight mode. We want to be as grounded as possible. So send those messages to your brain that we are safe, we are connected, we are whole. Okay. Now you're going to take your right hand and your left hand and you're going to cross over like that on your hips, connecting those root bases. Okay, then you take your right hand and you just hold it kind of in front of you. I like to put it on my feet, like right in front of my lap, and just kind of being right there in that energy of the root chakra. And then your left hand, you're going to go ahead and put it kind of over your belly button. That's the sacral chakra, the power center there. And we're just going to hold that for a moment there. Go ahead and let those connect. All right, now switching from right hand on sacral, left hand on solar plexus, so right there underneath your rib cage. That's the solar plexus. Leave that there for a moment. Now switching again, right hand on solar plexus, left hand on heart, and that's just right there, kind of at the base, right in that center of the rib cage. Okay. Go ahead, let that connect. Okay, and many are not aware, but we actually have another power center that is our spleen, and it's over on our left side. So we're going to take our left hand and we're going to bring it over to the spleen and do that for a moment, keeping our right hand on our solar plexus. Okay, now we're moving our right hand to to the heart chakra and our left hand to the high heart power center right here. It's between the heart and the throat, and it's usually seen as the color pink, whereas the heart is seen as the color green. So heart, high heart, left hand on high heart, right on heart. Just take a few moments in those deep breaths in that area, because that's usually where a lot of that heartache is, and just feel that healing, that connecting, that rejuvenating right in there. Okay, now next, instead of going up, we're going to do our hands up to our shoulders. So this one, you just crisscross over, hanging on to those wrists like this. Taking those deep breaths. And then moving up to the elbows. Again, whichever way you go is fine. It's whatever is comfortable for you. All that matters is that you have those hands there, okay? Oh, and I would like to add that those who cannot reach the power centers for whatever reason, just aiming your hands in that direction with the intent that it's on those centers, that works as well too. So don't be discouraged, okay? All right. And then the shoulders, like you're giving yourself a nice warm hug. Just feel that connectedness. Okay. Right hand on high heart now, and left hand over your throat chakra. And I like to kind of hold it out a little bit in front of it, because it covers this whole area here, and I feel like putting it on it, one, that could be triggering, and two, I feel like it kind of misses this part here. So just kind of holding it out in front like that. And just feeling that high heart connecting to your throat. A few deep breaths. And switching. Right hand over the throat, left hand over your third eye. Okay, switching, right hand over the third eye, left hand on the crown. Deep breaths. Feeling that connect, feeling that third eye open up, the crown being opened and cleansed to connect with spirit. All right, and the final switch, right hand on crown, left hand, you're going to point it upward to the sky. I know it's kind of, I don't, there, I think that'll work. I'll lean like that. So left hand pointed up to the sky, right hand on your head, and just sit with that. A few deep breaths as you feel that connection. And again, if you don't actually feel anything, that's okay. Just know that the intention is there and that it is working, whether you feel it or not. And the more you work with it, the more it will amplify and you can really feel it. Okay, nice deep breath. Okay, I like to bring my hands to my side like this and open up that energy and just feel the energy coming down into my head, seeping all the way down my body, cleansing it completely through all those chakras and into the earth, grounding me deeply. And just feel as visualize roots coming out from the base of you into the earth, grounding you all the way to the core, holding you firmly in your spot. And creating your own little personal tree. Take a few more deep breaths in this space. You can feel free to stay here. We don't have to do those grounding techniques like we usually do at the end of the guided meditations, because this is grounding in itself. So feel free to sit with this as much as you want, digging those roots deep down, feeling the energy of the earth pull up into your body, feeling the healing light from above come down and connect and just fill you. And just sit and let it heal you as much as you feel it needs. Okay. All right. And now time for sealing our auric field. This is where we tune into our back, because that is where the leaks happen, because the back is where we hold our past experiences, and manipulators, those kind of people. Even if they're not manipulating, if it's just somebody who's doing something that triggers an aspect of your past that you're insecure about, that can cause that tear in the aura. If your self-talk is like really, really, really negative, it can damage that area. So we're going to focus on sealing that up, noticing especially where it's at, because that'll tell you which power center, which chakra is holding that your worst triggers. So you can really focus on those when those videos come up for those specific power centers. Okay, so go ahead, just sit. Notice your back, and anywhere that you feel like something's out, something's kind of like a dull pain, sharp pain, anything like that, just notice it. And again, bring your intention so that your spine is in front of you. And I feel something just a little bit right behind here. So for this video, I'm going to go ahead and just put my hand here. And it doesn't matter which one goes down first, which hand. It's whatever feels right for you, because I am a firm believer in your body knows. So whichever one wants to go first, let it. And just hold it with the intention of sealing and repairing. And just hold it for as long as you feel you need. Feel that pain slowly dissipating, and just hold it there until it goes away, or until it's gone away as much as you feel it can. Some, like if you truly have an injury or something there, then be aware of that. But anything extra that might be there, feel that leave until until that part is gone. Take a few deep breaths and just let it go. And then you can do like a little fluff, fluff, fluff. Make sure that all of that negative yuck is there. And that's it. And you can do it as many times as you need, for each area that you feel. And whenever it comes back, just sit and do it again, because again, it's all about the intention. So if you really struggle with negative self-talk, it can keep reopening it. And if you're in an environment where someone is constantly talking down on you, that can reopen it too. So just keep sealing it until we are able to focus on each power center and heal and release whatever trigger it is that is being used to bring you down to a lower vibration. Okay, so I will see you next week, and it'll be all about the root. All right, bye.